I'm Rebecca Barlow from the Moobanning branch of the Australian WhatsApp Information Service, and this is the report I prepared after evaluating 3 online collaborative tools. The aim of this report was to discover how the company might benefit from the use of online collaborative web services. The 3 services analysed are Dropbox, Evernote and Google+. The report will explain how these tools work, noting their capabilities as well as limitations. The purpose of the report is to provide critical analysis of the selected sites as well as show how they might work for the company across all 25 branches. While some outside sources are consulted, the majority of research pertaining to the report come from the practical application and usage of the report in the Movie project, which was previously conducted by myself and fellow colleagues. Overall, this report shows that online web services have the potential to assist with the way information is managed. They do this by encouraging staff to organise, store and share information. It is the recommendation of this report that these tools are explored further, and this will be best done through implementing their use on a trial basis and continuously evaluating their performance. Online web services provide cost-effective sharing and storage solutions, and if the organisation can make the most of this, the benefits range from increasing staff motivation and performance to an increase in company profile and potentially profit. It has been said, online collaboration tools have become the knowledge management tool of choice for an increasing number of organisations. As demonstrated by the completion of the Movie project, web services provide a suitable platform for undertaking group work. Using Google+, Evernote and Dropbox allowed the Movie project research team to conduct regular meetings, share information and work on word processing documents. To start the report, we'll look at Dropbox. On its website, Dropbox is described simply as one place for all your stuff wherever you are. Once installed on a computer, Dropbox appears as a folder on the hard drive and an icon in the toolbar. Entire folders, documents, photos and videos can be saved there. One advantage of Dropbox is that it can be shared across devices. So once a user has it installed across their hardware, it's possible to sync information on all those items connected. This means that information is accessible to staff wherever they may be, important for an ever-increasing mobile workforce. Another advantage of Dropbox is that it uses the cloud to store information, providing an additional backup point for data. All users are allocated an initial 2 GB of space, but this can be increased by doing tasks such as inviting friends or also by upgrading to a paid account. However, as it is a cloud-based service, there is a potential for breaches of security. If the organisation were to adopt use of such a service, it would need to set clear recommendations about the type of information stored and shared. Another disadvantage of Dropbox is the potential for conflicting versions of the same document to be created, if more than one staff member happens to be accessing the document at the same time. This did occur during the Movie project and caused some confusion. However, it could have been avoided by allocating a specific time for each individual to access and edit the document. Overall, Dropbox does offer some basic options for sharing of information, demonstrated as useful for the small coordinated group project. On an organisational-wide basis, the information manager needs to be aware of the limitations of the service. The portability of information and the potential for branches to work on reports and documents does make it a useful tool. The next tool investigated is Evernote. According to ThinkSwitch, Evernote is a software that takes every note in every way and goes everywhere every time, going on to call the web service a virtual filing cabinet. Evernote offers the capability to store information in what it calls notebooks. Notes can be made within these notebooks via a simple word processing application and then stored and shared. Evernote also stores saved web pages, photos, as well as audio files. Creating a user account is a simple process, however the layout of the site is a little more complex than Dropbox and takes some practice to get used to. The first of the 3 panels on the left-hand side of the Evernote screen shows the names of the notebooks and the tags the user has created. The middle column contains the notes within the notebooks, and the third column shows the content of the note itself. Though it wasn't used extensively for the Movie project, only for sharing some articles, a fellow colleague did comment she used Evernote frequently for saving information found online. The uses of Evernote are only limited to the information that is stored there. And it does have a great searching capability, which allows you to search for any term that exists in any document. Another tool that did assist in researching for the Movie project was the Web Clipper, which is an add-on which sits near the search bar on the desktop. It allows the user to save parts of a web page view to the Evernote account. Users are also given an Evernote email account to which it's possible to forward important letters, files and even scan copies of handwritten notes, and this is really useful. Once again, this content can all be searched for with the excellent search tool. Like Dropbox, Evernote can be synced across devices and it is also a cloud-based service. So once again, it has the same disadvantages in regards to the security of the content put there. Given the search capabilities of Evernote, it does have benefits for staff conducting research, as well as simplifying the sharing of this. Again, instruction and training on the best way to manage information in regards to tagging and discoverability would be necessary to ensure the best results. The final tool analysed in this report is Google+. As a social media platform encompassing many of Google's applications, it is, according to Vic Gondotra from Google, reflects sharing in the real world. Users are required to set up a profile, which can be linked to other Google apps like Gmail, and then go on to create circles. These circles are different from other social media platforms like Facebook, where every one of your acquaintances is classified as a friend. The concept of circles is one of the important advantages of this web service, allowing for the selective sharing of information. It is possible to separate social friends from work colleagues, allowing users to choose who sees what information when. This segregation makes Google+ a powerful networking and communication tool for professional use. The sharing of content is very simple using the +1 button, and this is often seen on much content across the web as well as in the Google+ stream. Another offering of Google+ is Hangouts. As previously mentioned, this was a very useful application for the duration of the movie project. Hangouts allows up to 10 people to access live video discussion. Although not without some distortion and occasional lag in video and audio, the quality was relatively good and meetings were able to take place in an efficient manner. Video conferencing and calls have many potential benefits for the organisation in terms of communicating across branches, product demonstrations and seminars. Once again, the service has a mobile application allowing the upload of photos and videos from a smartphone. As another cloud-based service, the disadvantage of information security is again of concern, and as a public platform, information shared here needs to represent the company profile and respect the reputation of the Australian WhatsApp Information Service. Overall, as an information service organisation, the Australian WhatsApp Information Service does have incentive to explore and engage in current communication technologies. Online collaborating tools offer extensive advantages in that they encourage information management, the sharing of content and the development of knowledge and skills through teamwork. It is important that an information manager is aware of the potential advantages and disadvantages of any tool used, as well as working to create an environment conducive to experimenting and adapting tools for the best outcome. It has been said that online collaborative tools have distinct features that unleash passion for engaging and knowledge sharing. By harnessing this from staff and finding the right balance and mix of tools, an information manager can effectively control information, which is the most vital asset of the company.